Well, hello there, Mike and Fuzzy. We are live on Channel 4. Do not say fuck or bugger.
What the fuck?
Okay.
The Automod will get you for that. Speaking of banned words, though, that is what we will have to cover first.
Oh boy.
I know, yeah, because Fuzzy obviously hates the Automod. The Automod loves Fuzzy, but you know, there's some words that the Automod just does, just like no, that's too much. And you know what, Mike? I'm making a stand. I'm saying that Trump is a twat. Now, bold statement, I know. But he's banned some words. And by us saying them, we wouldn't be able to do anything within the US, I guess. But you'll see what they are. I know.
Anyway.
But yes, as is tradition, is this real or fake?
Probably real.
I'm going real too.
Now, I thought
Although the floor's a bit weird.
Are you okay? I'm letting you change your mind before I tell you. You stopped me in my tracks before I told you the answer.
I'm sticking
with real. Yeah, real.
Yeah. So,
because a fake wouldn't have a cardboard box on top of a cupboard like that, probably.
So this is kind of a trick. So technically, yeah, the image itself is real. The painted image is inspired by art designed by Midjourney.
So somebody's painted something, but a real person painted that.
Yes, a real person has taken this
somebody's
photo
painted their
painted the Midjourney piece of art.
Yeah. So it's not a trick. You were just being a tricky bastard.
I was being a tricky bastard. But speaking of
so technically, it's a human copying an AI who's copied a human.
Yes.
Recursive.
Let's not get philosophical here.
Oh, don't worry. There's many wild things. Let's get the asshole news out of the way first.
Fantastic.
The forbidden words of Trump. Obviously, you know, Automod and Fuzzy have this love-hate relationship. Fuck, bugger. You've got such words as activism,
Oh boy. Okay.
barrier, black.
Oh wow, yeah. Can't say. You can't say
Yeah.
female. What the
Oh yeah,
fuck?
well, yeah, no, well, gender. I thought we'd say a couple to be like, yeah, we do not care. Fuck you.
Well,
Female.
fostering
Historically.
inclusivity and increasing diversity is very important.
LGBT, but you can say LGBTQ plus.
Get in.
Wait, what? Did they forget to put that one in the list?
Because it wasn't on there. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
forgot to put it in the list.
Also,
Women.
women.
You can't say women. What?
It's nice that you can't say women
Why-
and underrepresented.
Yeah. Why would you want to say women?
Mm.
Yeah,
Can
why
you
would
say
you want to say
men?
women? Like, obviously, it's only used in government speak. It's not used for anything else. Clearly,
The
Yes,
only
I mean-
way,
same with gender.
only-
the only time you
We
would
always
ever
talk
say
about men
women
now.
is if you're being a woke lefty.
Oh
Yes.
god, honestly. Now,
I'm s-
well, don't worry, we'll skip past some of them. Now, what lovely gift has Trump been given by Israel?
Herpes? We can
Close.
What?
It's essentially not tasteful. So, Trump has received a
Somebody's
morbid
foreskin?
gift. A gold pager.
What the fuck?
Here it is.
What the fuck, bruh?
Not tasteful at all. In fact, tactless.
Is this a
That's
terrorism?
Actively evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of is.
So, just so you know, Mike, can you tell me what they wanted to call the Gulf of Mexico? Now.
The Gulf of America.
Yes. Now, have you heard of official representatives in regards to maps and things like that?
No, but I do know that they've banned the Associated Press from press briefings because they refuse to call it the Gulf of America.
Well, you know who has called it the Gulf of America? Google Maps. Because Google Maps are the official maps of the Federal Communications. So normally when a company is given like the official title for something like this, they normally change things to appease the incoming government. So yes, on Google Maps, yeah, it's just the Gulf of America.
Yep.
I had to double check this. I was like, wait, what? No. Now,
Yeah, it's got it in. It has it in brackets underneath Gulf of Mexico. It now says Gulf of Mexico, open bracket, Gulf of America, close bracket.
because they have to appease it. Because
Yep.
they're the official thing for a world leader.
Yeah, they want the money.
Yeah. Now, Mike, you mentioned technology, and obviously you've been playing Civ, so you're a technological genius when it comes to Civ.
Apparently,
You were making tanks when they had but stones. Now, what piece of technology are used remotely in modern day warfare?
Roads?
is it balconies?
Yes, but also drones. Now, Fuzzy, imagine a drone, but if it was an aircraft carrier. You see, over in Ukraine, they're kind of experimenting with technology.
Oh yeah.
They're making drones that now launch other drones to attack drones.
Cool. Honestly,
Yeah, they're making a drone mothership.
works for me. As long as it fucks over Russia,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good with it.
But do you know who fucked over California with a drone?
Was it the Californians?
Mike or Fuzzy, actually, which company, beginning with a T, makes Call of Duty?
Treyarch?
Treyarch, yeah. It was actually one of the CEOs, a former co-founder of Treyarch. You see,
Right.
he was flying his drone and it crashed into one of the only firefighting plane that could
Oh,
carry
boy.
seawater.
Oh boy.
He was clearly very sorry about this and turned himself in.
I mean, fair play, honestly.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
was the only plane that could carry over 1,000 gallons. And yeah, the man from Treyarch. Oh yeah, drone pizza. Don't worry, there's pizza stories. Yeah, the man from Treyarch decided, I'll get some pictures for clout. Unfortunately, he
Fucked
did
it.
also take down a plane.
Fucked it.
Yep.
Totally fucked it.
Ah, goodness. Now, Fuzzy, as a woman,
Sorry, can't say that.
that I weirdly enough,
As
Mike,
a
I don't
person
care about
of
Trump.
the-
As woman
As a
and
person of the possibly sort of boob and ovary having persuasion.
well,
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We
use-
can't be talking.
Please,
we
please,
can't
please,
be
Fuzzy,
talking about
let me use
reproductive
your
organs.
your other terminology. Let me mansplain, because that wasn't one of the words that was banned. Let me use the other terminology that was banned other than woman. So as a woman and unrepresented,
I'm white. I'm represented.
As a females.
one females though.
Yeah, just one.
But yes,
We're all the same.
where in the UK, like, in the UK, do you think it's ever really warm enough to wear scantily clad clothing?
Maybe in Cornwall.
Okay.
We live in a time when it was 39 degrees for an entire week. Yes is the answer.
Would you say that Newcastle is the optimal choice?
Depends if you're going out on a Saturday night.
It depends on if you're going out during winter, because if so, yes.
Now, the reason I say it is because I'll tell you right now, I thought these had died out. Apparently they're still going strong in America, and there is a company, a fast food company, that is known for scantily clad women.
Hooters.
Yes. And it's coming to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Makes sense, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine.
Tits on the Tyne.
Yarit.
In a completely unrelated chain of events, I can't wait to go visit Newcastle again.
You want to go and visit Hooters?
I don't know, man.
I
just-
love to go to the iconic Big Market to see the Hooters girls.
Fuzzy's just come in with a cat brush, holding it like a knife, and is now brushing my bald head with it. But what I was about to say was, in all seriousness, it's not really a good. I don't see the appeal.
I mean, the thing is, they used to be called restaurants, which, I mean, to be fair, it's a fun pun. I like the pun at least.
Restaurant.
Yeah, I like the pun. I do like it. But
Yeah, I just
like
I
the thing
don't
is,
I don't get
they've
the
been
appeal.
they've been failing even in America for like decades.
Years, yeah.
Like years, and then they're just like, oh yeah, perfect, we're going to launch a branch in the UK in the north where it's fucking freezing. And
On the other hand, I mean, A, they'll be inside. B, people like tits. That's
They
just how it is.
do.
I mean,
They
everybody
do,
likes
but
tits.
like,
Come on now.
God.
Everybody likes tits.
That's not factually true.
I love that Ash has immediately tripped Automod with the response. Mike, what did they say? Is it bannable?
I don't know. I don't have your stream open.
Wow, so much for you being a
streamer,
moderator.
mod thyself.
So much for a mod. You know, I'm gonna make Ash the mod of this, right?
Worst mod ever.
You have to ask yourself, Mike, what would Tuntington do?
But Tuntington would accept it with open arms
And grunt.
Tuntington would probably invite 100 trolls to the stream, and then
True. He would grunt approvingly.
Well, at some point, Tunting's son might make an appearance on Dragon Age Veilguard.
Ah, yes.
Yay.
Tuntington, my beloved. Everyone loves Tuntington. As well as our beautiful robot boy. And Parak Chal. And Yuria Foxware. All the classic characters.
But you mean Tony Quattro?
Tony Quattro. Yeah, Tony Quattro. Everyone loves Tony Quattro. You know what we should play? Star Wars Droids. Just to live as Tony Quattro.
God.
Now, ages ago, during the Bitcoin boom, there was a man who lost his hard drive in a dump site. Do you remember that?
Nope.
I'll take that as a no.
Not especially.
Now,
no.
Right, he was doing all he could to get back because it was worth millions at the time. He's decided to be like, it's been years, by the way, since he lost this. Years. He's decided to buy the dump so he can find his hard drive.
Jesus Christ. Where was this?
God. Newport.
Wales.
Yeah.
Wales. Yep, Newport. Yep, that'll do it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what his logic is. It's been years, my guy. It's gone.
It might still be there.
It might still be there, but years of open air garbage in a piece of technical electrical equipment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
God knows.
Here's hoping.
Fuzzy.
Good luck to him.
How good are you at fishing?
Never tried. I mean, I keep fish, so technically I can fish anytime by just getting my little net and netting out one of my fish. So I technically can catch a fish any day, anytime.
And technically, me and Mike have played Dave the Diver, so we're pretty qualified, Mike.
Yeah.
Fucking expert in that case.
Now, you see,
fish.
A seafood firm offers a bounty to catch 27,000 escaped salmon off of Norway.
Fish.
Run free, fish, run free. Oh, wait, no.
They'll give you £36 a fish. Is this one of your salmon? So it is a disaster for wild salmon, because there's far too many salmon now in the water. They're like, shit.
Plus, also, the farmed salmon are probably, let's face it,
a bit
GM as shit.
Yeah.
Genetically modified as fuck.
Yeah. Now, the next story is similar to another story we covered about a American man who did the same thing. Mike, how often would you say is, let's just say, humanly acceptable to make a deposit at a sperm bank?
How often?
Yes. Is humanly acceptable? I don't mean how many times you could go. I mean logically, so you don't decide to father the populace of a town.
I mean, once a day would probably be pushing it.
Honestly, once a year, considering the amount of, swimmers per
amount of genetic
load.
material.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a judge has told this man to maybe fucking stop. This is the lovely person who fathered 180 children.
Like, they should be keeping track of that shit, because, like, where is he?
he's fathered children from Australia to China. He is currently in Wales.
Of course it's fucking Wales. Of course it is.
He looks so happy.
Well, I mean, Mike, if you'd fathered 180 children, you've essentially you're essentially.
He does look like a bit of a wanker, though. Let's face it.
He does look like a bit of a twat.
Ayo.
Wanker was much better, to be fair.
Yeah, because it's double entendre. That's the whole point of the.
I know. I just thought you were saying he looked like a bit of a twat, and I'm just like, yeah, he does. I was agreeing with you, but the pun had registered in my brain.
Ayo.
Soon it'll give birth to an idea, but alas.
What, your brain?
Yes. But either way, he clearly just looked at Genghis Khan and was like, "Hold my beer." Hold my Stella. Now, Fuzzy, if you were involved in an accident that wasn't your fault, let's just say you were in a Cybertruck or a Tesla.
And I don't know. I feel like both of those things are still your fault.
Yeah.
Let's say the brakes went out in a Tesla, and
I believe it.
Your family was injured. Who is at fault?
Knowing Tesla, probably you for not doing something stupid yet.
Yep. Her parents were involved in a Tesla crash. She ended up having to pay Tesla damages because she had specifically stated that their brakes are shit. And the company was like, nope. No.
Don't say that about our stuff.
Yeah. So legally, we're referring to her saying that their brakes are shit. I've personally not used a Tesla, as much as I personally do not like them.
Oh yeah, I would never fucking have a Tesla because they're just no. Apart from anything else, their build quality is dog shit.
Oh yeah, in theory.
And also, their build quality is dog shit.
In theory.
Sue me, bitches! I don't care.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if Tesla lived in California, maybe the Danish will be buying them because there's a Danish petition to buy California. Honestly,
that's a level of petty.
I'll tell you right now, quite a
lot. I like the caption on. I like the caption. Denmark would benefit from a secure supply of avocados and tech bros.
To be fair, quite a lot of people in California are kind of all about this. They're just like, yeah, you'd get free healthcare. You'd have a smorgasbord now and again. It would be pretty good. You'd be able to walk everywhere like any kind of European city. People are kind of sold on the idea.
Just leaning into the joke.
I mean, just like, God, imagine. You're playing a Hearts of Iron 4 game. Denmark has annexed Denmark has annexed California.
To be fair, it'd be pretty easy to do as EU for Denmark as well, just because of piggybacking off of Norway's colonialism.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. Now
I'm installing EU4 as we speak.
So this is what we're going to play. We're going to play EU4 or Hearts of Iron 4.
I'd rather.
Every time I turn around, Gareth is on the sofa looking at me. It's uncanny.
Fuzzy.
Yes.
What lovely drug comes from Colombia, and there's too much of it in Colombia?
Cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine. HSBC covered a lovely story about there being not much of a demand for cocaine. So there's a stockpile in Colombia.
The nightclubs of Middlesbrough beg to differ.
Well, you see, the people of Colombia, there has been a stockpile there because they're just not getting to shift it. So Colombia's president wants to legalize cocaine, saying, it's no worse than whiskey.
I mean, here's the thing.
Right? Uh-huh. What is the thing?
So much of the danger is around it being illegal and it being laced with things in order to dumb down the quality, to make it cheaper, to make it more profitable.
I am absolutely pro legalization and taxation and safe access to it and things. but like
I feel like
it is probably marginally worse than whiskey if we're being brutally honest. However, alcohol does destroy a lot of lives, etc.
Yeah.
And yes, that thanks for coming to my Edward talk.
But yeah, no, I'm absolutely pro legalization. It's it's just a good idea because then you could just go and buy some cocaine and you don't have to like go to a dodgy house with some dodgy people who will try and sell you cocaine that's maybe laced with crack or whatever the fuck.
That's exactly my point. If don't lace it with washing up powder just to make it cheaper, and then suddenly you're a fucking Tide Pod.
God, yeah. Now, Mike, how far do you think a man in a furry onesie would get away from the police, the canine squad, and a chase by police cars?
Probably all the way to the airport.
You know what? You're not far off, because this man, 101 citations. Man in Dalmatian onesie outruns police, a canine unit, tasers, with one handcuffed.
Your boy was blatantly just on a stag do.
It's like, it's a living. Yeah, it's ridiculous. He fled after being initially spotted, pulled over on the highway due to reckless driving. He then sped off, stopping once to drop off a passenger. Oh, this is your stop. Like, catch you later, mate. Catch you at the wedding.
No, probably like, I do not want to tie. Let me the fuck out, you dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, leaped the car. He was tasered, brought to the ground, began fighting, escaped, ran into the forest. K9 units were deployed. It's ridiculous. He can't be hunted.
And he went home.
Explained that she could not let troopers inside because of the presence of drugs.
Look.
Sorry, we've got some meth in here, I can't.
Oh, yeah, no.
It gets better. Possession of meth and a new illegal substance. This man invented something.
Jesse, we've got to cook.
Oh, God. It's probably like some sort of weird-ass angel dust shit.
Yeah, imagine this guy being like, we got to cook. Oh, goodness. Now
instead of the sort of like the hazmat suits, he's just got the Dalmatian onesie and I don't know.
Lead-lined Dalmatian onesie.
God, honestly. Like, we've covered people who pretend to be other things, like pretend to be doctors. Malachi Love Robinson was probably the most famous one in America, but he was 17 and then he did it again in his 20s. He tried to be a doctor, managed to get away with it for a bit.
We've covered a few in Japan and China, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we have. We've covered a few in quite a few places. The next one's in the UK. How old, Mike, do you think you could be to get away with pretending to be a doctor?
A doctor of what?
Minimum age. Doctor of, let's just say you'd work in a surgery.
Doctor of medicine, right?
Yeah, an actual doctor of
medicine. Probably about half an hour.
Yeah, but
I'd say 40 years.
Oh, yeah, what age do you think you'd be able to like trick someone? At what age, you personally, do you think you could get away with
it? I'm thinking there's some Doogie Howser shit going on here.
My hair started going incredibly early, so 17 is my answer.
Yeah, 17 is probably a reasonable answer, to be fair. 13. Yeah, boy 13 arrested in hospital for impersonating a doctor after turning up wearing scrubs and a fake ID. This was in the UK, by the way, Plymouth. Just so you know, he was dealt with by words of advice, and no further action will be taken.
Honestly,
which means that nothing happened.
Yeah, they were just like, kid, stop.
I'm wondering if he had some kind of like learning disability, just really liked doctors or something.
Could have printed his own.
Yeah. The boy was arrested, then de-arrested, and he's since being dealt with by way of words.
Yeah, no,
I mean, you can tell
enough.
this is the UK and not America. Otherwise, he would be dealt with a different way.
Because he wasn't shot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody would actually think he was a doctor, because let's face it, 13-year-olds, unless they are hench as fuck, look like
Dr. Baby. What's wrong with this woman? Interesting, Dr. Baby. Now,
yes, I agree.
Mike, this is a sports thing.
Wahoo.
This first is a question. Is there like two teams in sport that you can think of off the top of your head that truly fucking hate each other to the fact that they would like cause untoward violence?
Millwall and West Ham.
Are they the most well known, or just the first one that came to your mind?
Yeah, they're the ones that could come to a head first.
Well, over in America, hockey, is hockey your game or not?
No, not especially, but
well, the Bananas have been arrested confronting the Lobsters in downtown Athens, America, by the way. It's not Athens, Greece.
Athens is Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine people rocking up to you dressed like this.
It's like some sort of really weird KKK.
Yes, it is. It's very jarring. The Potassium Posse.
The BBB.
Now,
big beautiful bananas.
Oh, who doesn't love a big beautiful banana? But it's been the Super Bowl, and there's been weird adverts, and honestly, some not worth talking about because the person who is involved is an asshole. So I'll just talk about the weirdest one. Seal being a seal.
That is a little concerning.
Mountain Dew, by the way.
A little weird.
Just a smidge. Well, I wouldn't say... Poor guy can't open Mountain Dew. Yeah, 21 million was spent on Poland's piss government on a museum. It never existed, by the way. This museum had so much money, millions in fact, thrown behind it. It never opened. Didn't exist. Apparently it had its own headquarters. The building was purchased, meant to be a museum. Never had anything done with it.
Money laundering.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, also Christian National Heritage Museum. Why do I get a strong sense of fucking Nazi from that?
Money
probably,
laundering.
Yeah. Now, Mike, would you like to be chased by a four-legged drone?
No, I really didn't enjoy that mission of Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
Well, Mike, this is the Black Panther. Wakanda forever, am I right? Chinese researchers build world's fastest quadruped drone. I thought we'd have a quick look. Here it is. Yeah, the side view is a lot more. The side view is a lot more terrifying.
On the other hand, probably just a tripwire would fuck it up.
Yeah.
Laminate flooring in a corner.
Well, yeah, we've watched Garrus do that across our fucking floor.
Yeah, 10 meters a second.
But can only be done on a treadmill because it doesn't work.
No, its leg fell off.
Perfect. Well,
however, that does somewhat make me want to reinstall the Epic launcher and play MechWarrior.
Yeah. Well, Mike, if you do get MechWarrior, this is probably the thing you'll be fighting. This is King Kong.
That's a large water buffalo.
Yeah,
that is a big ass water buffalo.
Yeah, he is the world's tallest water buffalo. He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot and 0.8 inches tall.
So they put it next to a really tiny lady then?
Yes.
Yeah, that buffalo is taller than me.
I would hate to see that thing charge at me.
Yeah. That's going to be a bit, like, I'd like to know how much it weighs. But I don't feel like...
No, it doesn't. The thing with him is he was measured by his height, not by his weight.
Hmm. Yeah, he looks kind of chunky though. He's probably weighs quite a lot as well.
Now, Mike, how's your knee?
Today, okay.
Would you like to climb a mountain?
No.
Well, if you did, this scenic spot rents out exoskeletons to assist tourists in climbing the sacred mountain.
Honestly, that sounds like my shit.
No.
Can I keep it?
No.
Can you... I'd like to think it would be one of those fucking ones that, like, you take one step and you just spring 200 feet in the air.
Yeah, God. I'm pretty sure if you tried to keep it, since it's AI powered, they'd probably just lock it. So if you're trying to run away with it, then... Well, that's a shame that you'd no longer have legs.
Like the fucking auto locks in fucking, like, Tesco trolleys.
Yeah, very true. Now, over in Japan, Fuzzy, do you like getting drunk?
Not really, no.
Have you ever had a hangover?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, this Japanese company offers free drinks and hangover.
Hangover leave?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not able to offer attractive wages, so a Japanese tech company is offering free alcoholic drinks, and if you're hungover, you can just go, nah, I'm good, I'm hungover.
If they can offer free alcohol, they can offer a better wage.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did tell you about what Bungie did with some of its people.
What, fire them?
No. Also, do you know why some people at Bungie were paid pennies? And I'll probably still pay pennies.
Because they were hired as fans.
Yep, you're correct. They hire fans because then they're just like, hey, you'd want to work on Destiny, right? Right? Now, can either of you open your eyes underwater? I personally can't.
I don't
know. No, I can't.
This would not be the job for me. This lovely mermaid performer had her head swallowed by a giant fish in an aquarium. And I thought it's only fair to say it. So, she's swimming around quite nice.
Lump. Lump. But also the schlump though, the jaw.
Yeah.
Schlump. Now, in fairness, the sturgeon would probably just, what are you? Ooh, is that food? Nomp. No, it's not food. Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
It was just so ridiculously quick.
That's what they do.
I know, but it's so weird that you just realize just how big the mouth of the fish is. I think she's fine. Now.
Yeah, she's fine. She's got an injury. She got a scrape on her eyelid.
Yeah. What is the ingredient that needs to be piled high as a mountain on a kosher pizza?
On a kosher pizza?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's a mountain of cheese, according to Chief Rabinate. Kosher for Passover pizza must have a mountain of cheese.
If it obviously I can't remember what the rules of kosher are. It's like unleavened.
I'm not 100% sure.
Bread. It's basically just incredibly boring food, I think. Wait, no, hang on. No, that's for. No, yeah, for Passover is like unleavened bread and shit, I think. If I remember correctly.
Like, do you know anyone who hasn't tried pizza before?
Not without asking, no. I probably severely doubt it. Because even the lactose intolerant among us
I'll tell you right now,
probably have tried it.
I know my dad hasn't.
Really?
Fair.
Yeah, my dad has never had pizza. He's not exactly an adventurous person. He's also never had any kind of Indian cuisine.
Is he like an insanely picky eater?
I'm pretty sure he just likes really basic shit. Now, the reason I mentioned specifically pizza is because Ringo Starr is making a claim he's never eaten pizza.
Okay.
Do you want to know why that's also weird?
It's probably a complete fucking
Because he's been a spokesman for Pizza Hut.
He was a spokesperson for Pizza Hut.
Jesus Christ.
But what's weird is in the advert,
he eats one?
He doesn't eat one at all. He's the only person in the advert who doesn't. He just hovers around. Everyone else eats it.
I thought this was going to be he just did it live on TV and is claiming it.
No, apparently he's never had pizza. Even like all his years as a spokesperson for pizza, he's never had pizza.
Interesting.
Like even on all the adverts they've done for Pizza Hut, he never eats any pizza. There's going to be someone who's been like, I saw you eat pizza once. Damn you, Ringo Starr. I have caught you. Now, do any of you know the actor Adrien Brody?
Yes.
What defining feature does he have on his face?
Wait,
is the answer we're looking for nose?
Yes, nose.
Who?
Adrien
Brody. Ah, okay, I don't know that.
Yeah, his defining feature is his nose. So I'd say it would be a bit unfortunate if a makeup artist tried to remove his nose because they're like, God, they made you look like a right idiot. Wait, it doesn't come off.
What?
Yeah, his massive nose was mistaken for a prosthetic.
I've already seen. Hang on. And the play button is conveniently covering it up on the thing. That's a front view. Hang on.
Like it's not even particularly.
It's not overtly huge. I mean, it's a big nose, but I wouldn't say it's like. I wouldn't say it like even if you're working in the makeup field, I wouldn't go, God, they made you look like a right idiot.
Let's get this fake schnoz off. Yeah.
It's kind of a honker. Like, it suits his face.
Oh, God. But I did say earlier we'd be talking about Windows and Microsoft.
Yep.
What did former Apple CEO, Steve Jobs, say that Bill Gates should take?
Is it a MacBook?
No, it's LSD. Yeah, Bill Gates said Steve Jobs told him to take LSD to make all of his stuff look more appealing.
Okay.
Because, I mean, to be fair, Windows stuff is kind of bog standard. So I do understand it, but, like, I love that it's just like, yeah, if you take acid, your shit will look better.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer Windows stuff because it may be clunky, but, you know, you can actually do stuff with it.
Oh, God. Now, Fuzzy, do you like space?
Yes, I like space very much.
And are you ready for it all to be over?
Is this the meteorite or asteroid that might hit us in a couple of years?
It's more that the percentage of an asteroid hitting us. Do you know what the percentage is?
4% or something?
Well, it's not that high, but it is remarkably high for an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the chances of Earth being hit by an asteroid in 2032 have doubled. It will still statistically, it will still almost certainly pass by.
Yeah, but what's the
1 in 43?
2.3%. Okay, well, that's gone down then, because I saw somebody going 4%, and you know.
Yeah, it wasn't like 3, but they were just like, no, that's vastly over exaggerated.
Here's hoping that fucking goes up. Wait, what?
Yeah, so some people are just like, you know what, fuck it, fine, I'm ready. Take me, asteroid. But
I too want to just die in an atmospheric wildfire. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll find a word that perfectly accumulates all these feelings, because obviously Trump had banned words, and I thought to end this, let's look at 50 words that might get past the auto mod, with 50 old-fashioned insults.
But okay, afternoon farmer.
Yeah, such an afternoon farmer. All hat and no
Mike.
cattle.
That's you, Mike.
Honestly, there's one I fucking love.
What time did you get up, Mike? What time did you get up? What time did you get up?
Am I behind on my chores?
What time did you get up? No, you
Am
cleaned
I
the entire
behind
kitchen.
on my chores?
No, you cleaned the entire kitchen today, and I'm very thankful for it. But what time did you usually get up?
Then I behoof
What time do you?
Then I behoof you to fuck off.
Answer the question.
It was like 2 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
I'd say you're an afternoon farming apprentice. All hat and no cattle. Yes, nah. Blunderbuss.
A cad. You are a cad, sir.
Cad is
good.
Chicken
hearted to boot.
I do like chicken hearted. Chucklehead is good. Because chucklefuck is still used.
Chatterbox is still used. A lot of these are fucking death's head upon a mop stick. Oh Jesus, skinny butt.
I love this one. I absolutely love Duke of Limbs.
Jesus Christ.
The Duke of Limbs is astounding. I really want that to go back.
Funnily enough, I've used Dunderhead quite a few times.
I've heard of...
a lot of these aren't that old-fashioned, are they?
I mean, they're certainly not used as much colloquially.
Yeah.
Fop I've heard as a rabbit, but that's about it. Fribble.
Oh, you fribble. A fuss budget.
Fidgety person.
Then again, I tend to read like Regency romance novels sometimes, and the sort of like whoever writes those. They
will have this kind of like language and quite a lot of like things of this.
I love it.
Gadabout is one I'd heard in like those kinds of books. Gasser. Gasser, braggart, sea braggart. Dictionary.
Oh, damn. A gentleman of 4 outs. Burn.
Ginger snaps? Okay.
I feel like ginger snap isn't definitely used in a slightly different way.
I'll tell you right now, Galumpus is our next hero that we're creating in one of the games we play together, Mike.
God.
The Adventures of Galumpus.
Grumbletonian.
A milksop. A milksop.
I've definitely heard milksop before. I've definitely heard
Minikin.
Mollycoddle. Although I definitely haven't heard mollycoddle like that.
That's
nincompoop.
The one above nincompoop is.
We're not looking at that one. We're not looking at that one. We're not looking at that one. We're not reading that one.
I guess
you don't want to be a bit of a ninny hammer, Mike.
I guess for better or worse, I missed what was above nincompoop.
It was
It was not racist, but could sound racist.
Oh no, I think it was racist. I'm
No,
gonna
it
be honest
wasn't.
with you. Really?
Jesus Christ.
Rascal.
I'm gonna look up the etymology of that.
You might. Well, I mean, you're going down a very, very evil rabbit hole, I feel.
It's good to know the sources of words.
True. Sauce box. Why is a bold person a sauce box? What, you come with some like dip and you're just like, you're so bold?
God, that's such a
flavour.
sauce box.
Fuck off, Oxford English Dictionary will not pay you.
Oh no, Fuzzy.
Slugger bed.
One cannot rise in the morning.
This is fucking bullshit.
Sneaksby. Ah yes, I remember that famous book, The Great Sneaksby. Sting bum.
Okay, it might actually not be as awful because it's from 1698.
Okay.
Oh yes, the age when racism didn't exist.
No, it's. I think the root is another word.
I love that. You've seen the 50, white-livered, wrinkler, and then for some reason these are just Theodore Roosevelt's insults. A being
Classical
who belongs
ignoramus.
to the cult of non-virility.
Classical ignoramus.
Handshake like a wilted petunia. He is a well-meaning, pin-headed arsenic crank. Oh, good. But yes, that is the end of Weird News this fine Wednesday. But don't worry, Mike, Fuzzy, you can go back to your Crusader Kings, your civilization. It's over. It's safe. The world, the scary words that have been imposed on the world can't hurt you anymore.
They probably can.
But thank you, everyone, for watching, and thank you, Mike and Fuzzy, for joining me yet again. And
Thank you.
See.
shall catch you later. Goodbye.
Adios.
Farewell.